MIC by e-test method. The e-test provides a direct quantification of antimicrobial susceptibility of microorganisms. This is based on the combination of both diffusion and dilution methods. This is very simple to perform and requires minimal training. This method is useful to determine the MIC of fastidious, slow growing, or nutritionally deficient microorganisms. It is also helpful in detection of low-level resistance and specific antimicrobial resistant patterns. Materials: sterile saline, sterile cotton swabs, forceps, McFarland standard, black paper, turbidometer, e-test strips, and media for purity plate. Procedure: subculture the test organisms on a non-selective agar and incubate for 18 to 24 hours. Take out the strips from the freezer to bring it to room temperature at least 30 minutes before the test is performed. Pick several well-isolated colonies from non-selective agar medium and emulsify in sterile saline to prepare a suspension with turbidity equivalent to 0.5 McFarland standard. With a sterile cotton swab, prepare a uniform lawn of inoculum onto the agar surface. Allow the surface to dry. Using a sterile forceps, gently drop the E-strip onto the agar surface with MIC scale facing upwards. Take care not to move the strip once it touches the agar surface. Incubate the plates according to the organism's specific growth requirements. Observe and read the zone of inhibition. Read MIC value as the point where ellipse intersects the strip. Interpret the MIC reading following the CLSI or UCAST guidelines. Points to remember: if the inoculum is too low or too heavy, the test is invalid. While observing the results for hemolytic microorganisms, ignore hemolysis and note down the MIC as the point of inhibition of growth. For bactericidal drugs, never ignore small or isolated colonies growing inside the zone. If ellipse is uneven with one end slightly higher than the other one, always note the upper value. If the difference is more than one dilution, the test should be repeated.